lovely. I have this wonderful little knee-hole desk that I bought for Paul's study in Ashton Place Townhouse. I knew I wasn't going to have the enthusiasm to build all these little drawers. But I really like the mouldings around the bottom and the mouldings on the top of the desk. So if I tip all the drawers out, they all come out and they've all got a lovely little handle. When you buy things from Streets Ahead, the unpainted furniture, they all seem to have the same sorts of handles, and that's fine. They are working handles. This is pretty good, actually. Mind you, there's not a lot you could do wrong with it. When I look closely, there are some little bits here that I just want to give put a bit of wood filler in. Some of the joints are a little bit gappy. I'm being really, really pernickety. And that piece of wood there was obviously the end of the line. You can tell by the way it's cut. So I want to just tidy that up a little bit. And then I'm going to stain it. I asked Paul what he wanted and he said mahogany. Personally, I don't like red mahogany, so I bought him brown mahogany. And we'll stain it. I'll give it a couple of coats. I'll give it a sand here and there where it needs sanding. Give it a couple of coats of stain. As you can see, it's got a nice grain on the top there, a nice smooth finish already, although I will give it some extra sanding with 600 paper, and that should have a really nice finish. There's little bits, tiny weeny bits to do with the drawers, but not much at all. They're pretty good, so we'll see how we get on. The desk for Paul's room in Ashton Place. See if I can just, there we are, a little bit of a sheen on that. I haven't got any lights on in the cabin today, so it's nice to just pick up from daylight. And I did ask Paul if he wanted the drawers lining. He said no, that wasn't necessary, but I did stain the inside and round the back and everything of the drawers, because if you stage your property with a drawer open at any time, it's nice to actually be able to see the staining down the side. You might regret it if you don't do it. Unfortunately, the stain hasn't covered very well over glue marks, but what we'll just have to put something next to that, so, and something overhanging that corner. Actually, I think that corner might be against the back wall, so maybe that won't be so noticeable. But I do my furniture underneath and round the back and everything, and then you don't have to worry, or I don't have to worry about a bit of unpainted wood showing through. But in this knee-hole desk, which you can find on most online doll's house stores in an unpainted format, all the drawers work. It's brilliant. I'm so pleased with that, and I think with the desk lamp on it will look brilliant. So this is the stain that I used. You can get other mahogany stains. This is brown mahogany. This particular brand stinks. I will not be buying this again. The smell is so strong. I had to ventilate my cabin after using it a couple of times, and I used it and then I left the cabin because it was so smelly. So particularly if you're going to be doing it in your house, I would use another brand personally. And I did finish it off with one coat of the Liquitex that I've got. I use this because I've got it, but you could use something else as a varnish just to bring out it's a sheen rather than a shine. So that's going to go up in the top floor of Ashton Place with Paul's, with the green desk lamp on it. And he's got a captain's chair ready to go in the room, which I bought for his birthday actually, because it's a style that, I will show it to you, but it's a style that there's no way I could make that. I don't have the skill set for that, and it's on little casters and it's wonderful. Okay, see you soon.